Mexicans woke up to the worst possible news after the US elections. For those at this taco stand, horror mixed with disbelief.
I found out really early today and I felt annoyed, angry with Trump, because if our country is bad now anyway, now he's won, things are going to be worse.
After all, the new US president as a candidate said this.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
His pledge to deport all undocumented migrants and build a big wall on the border between the two countries, with a plan to crack down on the money US-based Mexicans send their families back home till Mexican authorities agree to pay for that wall. That's infuriated but also worried Mexicans. But it's not just migration. Donald Trump's also said that if he doesn't get what he wants, then he'll pull the US out of NAFTA, the free trade agreement that the country shares with Mexico and also with Canada. And all of that meant that as soon as it seemed that he would be president, then the peso plummeted to a historic low and there was consternation in the markets. Mexico's finance minister and central bank chief came out to try and reassure investors and the markets. But if Trump follows through with his campaign policies, it won't just be Mexico that suffers, analysts say.
The United States in many ways depends on Mexican trade, as well as Mexico depends on the US trade. So it's going to be interesting to see if someone tries to tell him that even though these are the ideas and the proposals by which he was elected president of the United States, this could have an enormous impact, negative impact in the United States.
For now, Mexico's president, Enrique Peña Nieto, is trying to keep it cordial, saying he's ready to work with Trump, who he also controversially invited to the country as a candidate in September.
Just a few moments ago, I spoke to the President-elect Donald Trump to congratulate him on his victory. It was a polite, pleasant and respectful conversation, and we all agreed that we need to work in an atmosphere of trust, since our countries are very important to one another.
If he wants a relationship to work with them, Donald Trump will have to soften towards his southern neighbour. Holman, Jazeera, Mexico City.